video killed the radio star. That's it. That's the whole video. Goodbye. No. Oof. The rapture doesn't come soon. I'm either going to kill someone or I'm going to blow my head off. Either way, it doesn't seem like this will stop if I just don't drink wine anymore. Which is what the beast promised me. So I took my fucking pills that are supposed to make me not drink. And I didn't drink. Fucking, I was up all night. Fighting the demon horde. Sick shit was going down. Continuing on in the morning, it is now 6 a.m. A whole horde of bullshit to look forward to today. Hopefully I get to see my mom. And apparently my mom is alive. So they say. And it's not just some imposter pretending to be here. And a more bright side of the news, the sun is out. It's really early. But it looks alright. The birds around here are funny. This is one that always sings the same pattern over and over. I can't remember how it goes because I'm so fucked up off like the toporomit or whatever it's called. It's supposed to make me not drink. Gosh, I'm so exhausted. I hope when I get to Mom's house I can just pass out on her couch. I'm glad I don't do crack or anything. I relapsed once since I came here. In fact, that was the first time in like 3 months that I've used. It's not crack though. They told me they'd call the cops on me even though they do crack like every day. They're supposed to go to rehab. One guy's scheduled to go on Tuesday and the other guy's just fucking it off and blaming the other guy. Then he told me he was dope sick this morning. And over here, dope means heroin. It doesn't mean meth. So I'm like, dude, are you serious, man? You know? So I was expecting some major dickery from him, anyway. Not literal dickery, Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck's sake. Everyone's trying to be so gay pride, they think they've, like, blocked out Jesus with a big rainbow and shit. And there's still complete fucking retarded, sex-crazed maniacs. Fucking... I guess anyone who sucks gay dick is a friend of theirs, even the giant red dragon with 10 heads that is called Satan. The creepy whispering echo that's probably the dragon. You know. I think I would go look for him, but I was lucky I got to go for a run this morning. It's only lasted like down the block until the dragon just totally brainwashed me to stop walking, or to stop running. This is Miles Morales shit, oh my gosh. I don't know what goes on in a crackhead's mind when they fucking watch a movie, but they obviously think that they can infect what I think of a movie by, like, making the characters fucking pop out of the screen and fucking do a bunch of satanic moron shit. But I'm already sick of, like, everything on the internet. I have nothing better to do. I play video games, it's like forced boredom. Boredom is just forced into my mind. So I just don't feel like playing it anymore. I don't know what happened. I used to play video games like all day. Now it's like magic just makes it not fun. So it just ruined everything good to do in the world except sit out on this porch and smoke cigarettes and listen to like death metal. It's like all there is to do anymore. It fucking blows. I'd kind of rather be homeless than be here. I'm in like HUD housing, and because it's such a magic torture shit fist, you know, I'd like Might tell my mom, I don't know if everything being in a house is gonna be satanic already. I don't need to be there. 'Cause I get enough weird looks from people because I listen to fucking Pearl Jam and shit. Never mind like playing video games. Listening to Napalm Death or some shit. People go ballistic. They tell me all the time after I stay at some place long enough, they don't quit what they're doing, but they're like, we do this because we just really wished you were evil so they could be some kind of bad guy. I'm like, look around you. Everyone's out to torture people and shit. And you want me to be the bad guy because they listen to metal. It's like, we don't ever think except to torture you, I guess is their answer. As if they hear anything other than rap, it like wakes their mind up enough to like want to kill that person. The weird looks like when people are like, Mama, we've got to brand this guy as a false prophet. And old ladies are like, oh, how can I try to snipe this guy's balls with my fucking fingernails from across the fucking room? And then I look like Jesus, and that already makes me like the center of fucking everyone's ire. No one ever considers to listen to what I'm saying either. And if anyone wants to talk about the Bible, it's like usually lies about it that they want to say. They don't know what's actually in the Bible. They just know like stereotypes or like what the government taught them, like one line out of the book. It's designed to make them hate it. They do that with every religion. They want you to hate it. They'll only teach you what will make you hate them, unless it's like some Hindu shit that they're gonna phrase is so ridiculous that you'll never believe it anyway. You probably wouldn't. But it's just because you're in America anyway. There's no reinforcement of that shit in the first place. If you went over to a Hindu country, they'd probably kill you for being a Christian or something. But we don't do that here. So everyone wishes death on like doers of good now because of literally basically just because of gay rights. It's crazy. I want to ask some of these kids, like, have you ever actually met a gay person? Because I know that would totally change how they would think of the whole situation. Because if they knew what gay people were actually like, gay people are monsters. They'd care about almost nothing but sex and, like, corrupting people. Like, they try to brainwash everyone. They tried that when I was in, like, 5th grade. God told me one of the reasons I'm forever saved is because I, like, saved everyone from a brainwashing scheme in 5th grade. They did. Or they tried. It was like a little kid that thought of it too. This weird little witch girl. I totally pulled it out of my ass to like save the world. I was really surprised that I did that. I was like, wow, hey, this is gonna work. It seemed too common sense to work. But like then there are parts that I never would have guessed probably on my own. But I tried, so I guess it was worth it. I'm glad I've never had sex because, like, the camera doesn't want you to see it, but, like, I look really pure and stuff, usually. I've been awake all night. That Toporama shit basically made me look like a meth head. As soon as I took it earlier yesterday, I mean. It literally looks like I've been doing, like, meth for, like, 2 days. But I don't remember if that's from the Toporama. I don't know where to get meth around here. I tried getting high here, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I wound up spending like $200 or $300, or like 100 or 200. They like promise you these just outlandish rewards for just lying for no reason around here. It's fucking retarded and it's gay, and like I literally don't see why we're not allowed to kill people who would set these kinds of things up. It's fucking blasphemy. And like Fucking. I mean, I know most people deserve to die, and that's the main reason why the government won't, like, behead people and shit anymore, is because, like, well, we don't want to admit that most people deserve to die, you know? That means half the politicians and shit, probably, you know? That and, like, well, who's gonna vote when they're all gonna die, you know? They're gonna vote for, like, Satan or something. They'll vote for Satan. He won't kill them. He might have to, though. You never know. I know there's people who are so evil that they're supposedly eviler than Satan, but that's a long guarded secret. It's been buried for like 10 years. 10 long years. I need some coffee. And my dumbass roommate who had Looney Tunes blasting in his bedroom all night is not going to wake up until like 10 probably. And he's got the coffee pot in his room. He's the one that's going to rehab though. That's worth something. He doesn't kill himself before he gets there. Shit. It's going on Tuesday. Today, tomorrow, and then tomorrow night and tonight. I'm kind of thinking of going to rehab, but like God doesn't let me go to AA or anything because most of those people are pretty openly like idolaters and shit, and most of them will just try to corrupt me back to fucking drinking and shit. That's why I left the Oxford houses. So I might just be fucked and go buy a tent and be homeless. It's getting too hot for that though. Damn it. I gotta live this nightmare. The housing crisis. The housing crisis turned into the housing crisis. It wouldn't bother me at all if it wasn't hot. If it was still cold, like it doesn't even get that cold here either. It doesn't get that hot either. But like once it hits 80 degrees, I can't sleep. It's part of the reason I couldn't sleep tonight is they're like, no, we want to have TVs on all night, but we don't want to use the AC because it costs money. The electricity. I don't even have a TV in my room. So really, I'm getting like screwed over in every way, basically. I don't want to be here. These people are so like the bad vibes usually, you know. Like the one that's not going to rehab, he vibes so hatefully and shit. And the other one will just vibe like he's gonna fucking like combust or some shit randomly. It's fucking weird. Really unpleasant, but it's kind of funny in retrospect, in hindsight. And there's all these goddamn gnats because they just fill the sink with water and leave a bunch of dishes in them. Shit. I really don't fucking care about anything Twitter shows me, basically, except, I don't know. Like, whatever I can make a funny comment on, or say something crazy. If I get into a really weird argument or say something really funny, then I care, but I don't even watch, like, TV, really, so I don't care about the movies or the anime. I don't watch anime anymore, and it shows me all these anime pictures and shit. It shows me all the Genshin Impact art. I'm like, oh my god. It's fucking. I shouldn't have said that because there's like children in this neighborhood and fucking. This shit will ruin them. Ugh. All you gotta do is do one thing, and like the ads will be like total smart, or the algorithms will be like complete smartasses and start shoveling stuff you don't want to see in your face. Because you like really, really ironically like someone's post or something, and suddenly it's like, oh, so you're into like fucking some weird Japanese shit or something. Like, no, leave me alone. And it just shovels that shit in your face for like weeks. Like, I can't get away. Demon anime girls in like fucking tiny bras and shit. People with like pentagrams in their names and shit. Fucking, it's fucked up, man. Like, if they don't do this shit soon, like, they're gonna miss their chance, and it's just gonna be boiling the whole earth. It's just gonna boil. Which at least we die, right? But it's not supposed to happen yet. That's what God told me. I don't know why. He told me that when I was in, like, jail or something, I think. I don't know. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be like, well, what the fuck is going on anyway? Like, I don't see why it wouldn't happen, mostly, unless someone like saves us. Or actually, I remember what's probably gonna happen is we get like invaded and like enslaved and shit, and like our whole society gets like destroyed and like fucked over. And like that's why I'm the chosen one, is like when they all repent, like I'm the one who like frees them this time. I guess it happens to like all of humanity. And like that's why the rapture doesn't happen, I guess. But I mean, me, I just like, if it's right, I'll do it, I guess. If I just sit here and watch us burn shit down until I get murdered, like, whatever. I'll probably survive too. I've had government people try to like kill me and shit, and like they can't because there's these weird barriers that like block the bullets and shit. People try to like castrate me, and they like whoa and like stab themselves in the balls or the hand or something. Like one guy tried to threaten me with a knife, I think, and he just stabbed himself in the hand. He didn't even get to like actually make the threat. And like if someone gets up to try to attack me, usually they can't even get out of their chair or something. If someone does manage to like hit me, it doesn't even hurt. It's amazing. Um anyway, this has been your president, Gabriel Kittenpuncher Lane. I really want some coffee, so I was gonna go try to see if I can get some coffee somehow. I just realized that I kind of can't. Oh, I could get instant coffee, but I know that's probably not going to end well. Anyway, goodbye, y'alls. I shall upload this to YouTube. Perhaps someone will find it if they look up my video where I ran for president. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.